I bought a one-of-a-kind Hopper Croakington from my friend Maddie Dolls on Instagram, and I'm so excited I decided to make my Hopper character a bed. But first I want to show you what a great job she did with him. Clearly she took a Dexter Charming doll and customized him, but look at the jacket she made him. These are 2 pieces, which I will show you later, and the vest. And look at his shorts and his signature green socks and his loafers. Well, I could never do this, and so I admire her handiwork so much. I love that jacket, and I think she drew she got some red in his hair somehow, made his eyes green, gave him freckles and thicker eyebrows. And the crown, I do need to fix. But yeah, here I'm just taking off his jacket to show you that it isn't all stuck together, so it's actually really high quality. The best part about having a Hopper Croakington, the second doll, is that my daring Charming doll will get a roommate. But right now Hopper's wondering what kind of bed he's getting, so let's start. I always start with a smooth foam block, but this is the wrong kind of smooth foam block. This is the kind that explodes everywhere when you undo the plastic, which I will show you. I picked this fabric for his bedding because it reminds me of his jacket in the Ever After High series. I'm also going to use this gold trim, this green ribbon I found that reminds me of water lilies, and this fatter gold trim. See what I mean? The craft foam block exploded everywhere. I hot glued the fabric to the craft foam block. For Hopper's blanket, I cut another rectangular piece to the right size. I glued down the thick gold trim facing one way and glued down a second piece facing the other way. I then glued the green ribbon smack down the middle, like this. I glued the extra over onto the other side of the blanket and finished it off by trimming it with the thinner gold trim on each side of the blanket. Okay, now it's day 2. We have the bed and the blanket, and now we're about to make Hopper's pillow by stuffing it. I almost wanted to say Dexter for some reason. Uh-oh, time to get some more polyfill, but I think I have just enough to make Hopper's pillow. It still needs something. I decided to line all 4 edges with this thin gold trim from his blanket. Boy, it's taking forever. And ta-da, all done. To hold up the head of the bed, I decided to buy some thicker wooden dowels and paint them gold. They are dry and ready to be used. I also decided to paint 2 popsicle sticks gold, but the sun's shining so bright you can't tell. For Hopper's footboard, I decided to use this wooden frog I found in Hobby Lobby's spring shop. It says $12.99, but I actually got this half off. The reason I like this frog for a footboard is that the back of it is flat, so it'll be easy to hot glue the bed to it. And of course, Hopper is the son of the frog prince, so I had to find a little crown charm and hot glue it to the frog. Here I've hot glued the pieces needed to hold the bed up, so the frog prince to the foot of the bed and the 2 gold dowel rods to the head of the bed. I took a coffee stirrer and cut it in half and painted both pieces gold and hot glued them to the headboard frame. Here I've hot glued the other popsicle stick to the frame, but because I think it's still not sturdy enough, I took 2 more small dowel rods and painted them gold and used them to reinforce the frame on top. And this way I can drape something from the top and not worry about it falling. What am I going to drape over the frame? Well, this mosquito netting. This is a mosquito net for a human head. You just slip it over your head and voila, you're protected from mosquitoes. I cut a slit up the middle to make an opening and trimmed off the excess. I also hot glued gold trim, the same as is on his blanket and pillow, to the opening of the mosquito netting. This way will prevent Hopper from accidentally eating any mosquitoes in the middle of the night. Here's a lily pad with a water lily on it that I ordered from Amazon. There's a piece underneath it that you can use to poke through the mosquito netting, and then another piece that secures it, so it'll stay up there really nicely. And then I added the pillow and the blanket to the bed and decided, maybe I'm not quite done. It feels like something is still missing. I don't like how the trim doesn't go all the way around the mosquito netting, and I also don't like that there's nothing on Hopper's pillow, and there's something missing from the frog footboard. Is it these 2 little yoga frogs that I found at Michael's? I hot glued each of them to one of the frog's legs, but I don't know, still something missing. I even brought Hopper in to take pictures with his new bed, but then I thought, no, I have to fix it. So I drove back to Joann Fabrics and bought more stuff, including these gold iron-on letters for Hopper's pillow, and I hot glued another crown charm to the edge of the H. I bought another yard of the gold trim and hot glued it all around the whole edge of the mosquito netting. Using a thin piece of white foam, I drew out the shape of a sign and wrote "Kiss Me" on it. Cut another piece of coffee stirrer and painted it black to make a "Kiss Me" sign that can go on the frog footboard. I hot glued on his sign and then re-draped on the mosquito netting and added the pillow. And now it's really time to bring Hopper back in because now we're really done with his bed. I'm really excited about this bed. I want to know what you guys think too. It's been a long time since I've made an Ever After High bed. Now that Hopper has a bed, I can go ahead and make Daring and Hopper an Ever After High dorm room. Well, see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Whether or not you listen, you're still here. Music, it has a power to